What's up, guys? J Thorn 64. It is December 28th, 2014. It's almost a new year, guys. And on this cold and rainy day in Louisiana, I figured I'd talk about the Federal Reserve. I've watched a lot on the Federal Reserve over the last couple of years, and you know, every time I go back and look at stuff, it still mind blows me. And it rubs me the wrong way. What's the biggest scam on earth, guys? Maybe not on earth, at least the United States of America. What's the biggest scam? Federal Reserve. Number one, it's nothing federal about it, and it don't reserve nothing. If you have a chance, go look at the videos about Jekyll Island and how I think it was 5 or 6 of the wealthiest came together. Bankers came together and decided they were going to start the Federal Reserve Act to basically America have a debt-based, excuse me here, I said Louisiana roads that are so smooth. Keeps knocking my phone down. But anyway, the Federal Reserve Act, they started that, and then basically we have a debt-based economy. Truck ain't driving right today. And with that being said, sorry again. With that being said, I mean, our economy's just, it's trash. We're 17 trillion in the hole, and nothing good about it. But you ask just common people. I know most people watch my channel. I'm not saying anything strange to them, but ask a coworker one day, where does money come from? And see what their reply is. Most of them will tell you the government, which is totally wrong. Until the people wake up, and this has been going on for right at 100 years now. Almost 100 years we've been taking the screwing. How much longer is it going to happen? I would like to think not much longer. But something's got to give. The Federal Reserve, they print about $80 billion a month. Not too long ago, China, a bunch of other people were buying our debt. The United States of America is the largest purchaser of our debt now, and that's you and I. We're paying that off. Our back's up against the wall, and it's just beat you into submission or till you die, and that's going to take however many years you live. I could spin off on a bunch of different subjects, but I'm going to try to stick to the Federal Reserve. Pull out a dollar bill out of your pocket. It says Federal Reserve Note on it. It's not backed by anything. And it's been proven time after time, after video after video, that the Federal Reserve hadn't had any gold since the 1930s. But just keep printing it, baby. Just keep hitting that print button. By golly, they'll never figure it out anyway because they're too busy buying 300, which I might be hitting it low, $300 Hannah Montana tickets. People don't give a shit where money comes from as long as they got plenty of it. I think we will see the day where our economy crashes. I'm talking about a straight crash. 1,000-point drops a day, mass chaos, empty stores. It's all part of prepping. And that's just one scenario on top of many. But today's a fine example. Sunday at 1 o'clock, I'm headed to work in the rain, in the cold, to get some paper to put in my pocket where I can feel like I'm accomplished something and pay a few bills. Freedom does come with a price, boys and girls. It does. And if the banking system wasn't screwed up, you'd have to pay for it somehow or another. But everything that's government, I'm jumping subjects. As long as the Federal Reserve is involved, we are screwed. And until we get our government out of the office, we are screwed. On this Sunday, I'm going to go into work. At the end of the week, the government's going to take a third of my paycheck. They can't balance the freaking books as it is. I'm just one person giving to them. 300 and something million people in the United States. and you can bet your ass they're taxing damn near a third of them. And they still can't manage their money. At all. So think about that. Next time you get that paycheck and you think it's going to be one amount and it's another, you think of Uncle Sam. Tax return is right around the corner. I picture myself sitting, going in the H&R Block or whoever you're going to go to this year to get your taxes done. I picture myself going in and sitting in front of old Uncle Sam, and I hand him my W-4 or my crap, and he says, "You know what, old Jake Thornton 64, you busted your ass this year. You worked all those night shifts in a row, a month at a time, working night shift, 12-hour nights. All the overtime you put in, you done a good job. You worked hard this year. But I'm just going to give you this back." And I gave the government damn near $15,000 this year in taxes. Will I see that? No. At this point in my life, do I expect to see it? Hell no. Should I though? Absolutely. Me and a friend of mine were having this conversation this morning about kids. I don't have any kids. If I had a child today, a smaller child, I would be very concerned about his or her future. I've seen the world change so much in the last 20 years. I can't imagine what it's going to be like 20 years from now. Something to think about, guys. Where's your money come from? You ever really put any thought into it? Jake Thornton 64, I'm out.